Hey, this is just your friend Sabrina wishing you peace, love, and happiness. Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm a little bit tired. I was actually in the bed and just had overwhelming thoughts about fear, and I decided that I should make a video for you guys. Um, Fear is something that a lot of people struggle with. They don't even realize that the reason why they aren't doing certain things and maybe are doing certain things is because of fear. They're afraid of what people might think. They're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of what could happen. And I just want to say that we can't let fear stop us from being the truest version of ourselves. On the other side of fear is life. Um, a lot of positive things can begin to happen for you once you let go of fear. Um, if you are unhappy or miserable in your job or relationship or hell, wanting to take a flight, um, you know, you have to let go of the fear. You can't let it consume you to the point to where you're living your life and you're unhappy and you're miserable each and every day in your relationship, at your job. Every time it's time for a vacation, you don't want to get on a plane. You at some point in time, you have to take control of your life and you have to say, fear, I remove you, or I face you, look it dead in the face, and overcome it. If you don't try to do something different, you're going to always get what you've always had. So it takes a lot of courage to overcome fear, but it's worth it. It might be scary. The unknown is always scary. We don't know what will happen once you put your 2 weeks in, or once you decide to tell your spouse that you want a divorce. But I tell you what will happen. You will keep on living. That, for sure, is one thing that will happen. You will continue to live. Unless your spouse is crazy, which I'm praying for the best for you on that. Um, but, the chances of you quitting your job and not, if you do it smartly and not having something lined up, are slim to none. There are jobs, there are opportunities out there, especially for people who want them, for people who deserve them. It's a matter of channeling your energy that you've been putting into that dead end job or that job that you hate, and put that energy into finding a job that you love, or finding a spouse that you love, and or no spouse at all, learning to love yourself. So if we can just get a grip on fear, I feel like a lot of us will begin to start living our truest version of ourselves. We'll be a lot happier. You may make more money. You may have more time to spend with your kids. If you if you just say no. Sometimes people are afraid to say no. You have to follow your heart. And if your heart is saying you don't want to do something, such as go to that job or go to that function or be with that person, you have to start listening to yourself. That's the key. That's where it all begins. You have to listen to yourself. And listening to yourself is scary, because only you know what you want, and only you know what's good for you. But sometimes what's good for you is something that you haven't done before, and that can be very scary. So I invite you to really take a look on the inside and start listening to yourself to figure it out, what it is that you want in your life, what you want your life to look like. And whatever comes up, go after it. If you want a better job, put all of your energy into finding a better job. You deserve that. If you want a happy, healthy relationship, put all of your energy into finding a happy, healthy relationship. You deserve that. Go after the things that you deserve. So often in life, we aren't living our best lives because we're doing things that other people want us to do, or we're so concerned about what the other person might think, or what someone else is doing. It's very rare that you find someone that's living their true, authentic self. And those people that are, we look at them like, wow, we look at them as inspirations. But the truth of the matter is, you can be that inspiration once you start living your best life. Once you start listening to yourself and loving yourself and getting over the fear, whatever it may be, or however many it may be. Just slowly, one by one, just do something that you're afraid to do and watch how your life changes. I really believe that it was meant for me to share this with you guys. Literally, as I'm laying down, getting ready to go to bed, I'm like, fear. Right now, I'm currently not afraid of anything. I've recently gotten over some fears and left a job that I didn't like. I was fearful about what I was going to do next, but I did something. I did something next, and it worked out. So I currently don't have any fears. But I know several people who do. And so maybe this was just meant for me to tell the world and these select few people, to share this message with them. So hopefully this finds you well and happy and at peace and contemplating waking up tomorrow and getting over some of your fears. And hopefully that'll lead you to start living your best life, because life is short and you don't want to look back and say, I didn't do this or I didn't do that because of fear. That's my fear for you. So once again, this is just your friend Sabrina, wishing you a good night, as well as peace, love, and happiness. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.